see no sub. Get on the mic just to see what's up. Free in life, but free enough. For the least flights in the leaky tub. I got a bug in me, swollen nose. Cut that out once I know the codes. Trust my rap just as it goes. It's an escort throw, not a frozen rope. And I don't need a back, so I folded and buried it. Under the boulder, I bore while I carried it. I wanted new, not the news it is parroted. Tell me your story, don't impose your narrative. Pardon the partisan, more heart in my heart again. It's fun just to start again. Arts my boundary, letting the party in. You are my tribe, so do what you like. Yeah, you are my tribe, so you can come in, but your friends stay outside. I just know what I think. Holding my ground, hold on the string. What's holding on if it's all gonna sink? Yeah, this and that. Quid pro quo or tit for tat. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. You stay blind while I watch your back. Nah. Big syndicates wanna total commit, I can't stay. I hop in the mix and I spin till it fits with the tone and the stitch in the day. Hey, I'm not just saying I'll flake when it's shaking. I'm saying I learn from mistakes. Hey, older and bolder and towing no lines. Surrounded by kids who are hardly refined. I know what it's called and I go where it's mine. I'm rolling my shoulders to open.
Come on time, baby.
Yeah, hey, okay, tell me what's the word now? Oh, you heard what? I ain't getting lucky, I'm just putting in this work now. Focus on the money, that's why everybody worked. Yeah, I heard your words in your verse. That's just for the, that's just for the burst. Ain't nobody speaking, so I had to say it first. I just lit the fuse and I ain't stopping till it's burnt out. Focus on the mission, I'ma get them in the first round. Ay, in the studio, that's where you find me. Me and microphones, we go together like we Siamese. Wife has got my back and yeah, she always right behind me. Family matters to me, baby, shout out to the 90s. You can call me Kyrie, rookie of the year, first round picks. Don't nobody sign me, you can never buy me. Contracts binding, I ain't selling nothing cause these labels really grind me. Better keep it on the down low. Study everybody, I got everything on download. I just keep on swimming through the flow, I never drown, no. If it's going up, it's going down like the Dow Jones. What's the word now? Oh, you heard what? I ain't getting lucky, I'm just putting in this work now. Focus on the money, that's why everybody worked. Yeah, I heard your words in your verse. That's just for the, that's just for the burst. Ain't nobody speaking, so I had to say it first. I just lit the fuse and I ain't stopping till it's burnt out. Focus on the mission, I'ma get them in the first round. With no gimmick, I don't need no different color here. This a walk inside the park to me, but still I'm running though. Every album will be doing comments like I'm Bonnevere. Heard you want a piece on me, I don't wanna share. Made a few mistakes along the way, but that's what got me here. Everybody keep on switching on me like Madonna's hair. No, I do not blame you if you with me and you gotta stare. Cause I got 'em scared. Oh, you not aware? Better keep it on the down low. Study everybody, I got everything on download. I just keep on swimming through the flow, I never drown, no. If it's going up, it's going down like the Dow Jones. What's the word now?
Oh, you heard that?
I ain't getting lucky, I'm just putting in this work now. Focus on the money.
What up, everybody? You ready? Kaboom time! Let's go!
That's just for the, that's just for the burst. Ain't nobody speaking, so I had to say it first. I just lit the fuse and I ain't stopping till it's burnt out. Focus on the mission, I'ma get them in the first round.
Yeah, I am the king of the E. Hey, get it bitch cool like the DJ. It's
What up? We got fight night going on tonight. Mash now in the place. I just had to switch over. No, I just couldn't drink any more heavy beers. I will say, listen, we don't have a lot of good restaurants in our area. I mean, there are like some like little pockets, but we have such a limited amount of options that my kids are working out. I swear to God, they're working out this week. They want to start working out. Wrestling's happening. But no, they're bringing their weights downstairs. They've been lifting. It's hilarious. They're like 2-pound weights. Anyhow, we don't have a lot of good restaurants in our area, but we have this new one popped up called Trevina, and you guys might have these My dog came to visit. You guys might have these in your area. So when you go in, you give them your credit card. They give you like this, like a hotel key card essentially, and like there's taps on the wall, and then they put a barcode on your table, and you just like put your card down, whatever like tap system you want. You put your card down and you just pour, and they charge you by the ounce. Dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. And then you order food on your phone. It's cashless. It's tipless. Your bill is your bill. You like that, Don? But anyhow, my father-in-law took us out. That wasn't the plan. We were supposed to be taking them out. They beat us to there, and they gave their cards. So we've been pouring beers all night. It's been a good night, but I have to switch to something light. I've been drinking Wes, it is awesome. I can't believe it's in our area. Like, people come in and they're like, I've never seen anything like this. It is. I've been a lot of places. It's truly like I've never seen anything like it. I'm sure you'll see it pop up more and more. But I had to switch over because I've been on IPAs. I had one called You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. It was a red lager, and it had what's his name from the Christmas movie, and it it was the coolest tap ever. It was really cool. It's called You'll Shoot Your Eye Out, but it was like a 6.5% red lager, and I had like 3 of those. But to be fair, I only pour like 9 ounces. You can just pour whatever ounces you want, and I don't like my beer getting warm. So, all right. So we have not pulled the Kaboom yet. Yeah, Ralphie, that's his name. Thank you. I'm trying to let this game get picked, and I think it did. We got 11 votes. Obviously, Hawks over the Rams. Stafford was placed on the IR today. Donald is out. Cam Akers is, I don't know what's going on with him. They've traded guys. They've moved guys. I asked my brother, who's a bigger disappointment this year, the Rams or the Broncos? And he said the Rams, because I think people expect a decent level of regression from a Super Bowl team. And I agree with that. I wonder what that means to the Dolphins moving forward. The Dolphins are having a pretty good season, but like they lose draft picks next year. There are contracts coming up for some guys, big guys on their team. I think that's another team. And speaking of the Dolphins, I didn't say that intentionally, but here we go. Week 13, pick 'em. This is the game of the week, in my opinion, outside of the Buffalo game, because this is a potential Super Bowl here. It is. If I'm being honest, it is the Dolphins and the 49ers. You may not believe in the Dolphins. They are scary. Bills are in first place in the East, but if the Dolphins win, they're back to first place. They just didn't play it. So we have Dolphins and Niners, and I think this is a potential Super Bowl matchup. I really do. We'll see. Here we go. Get your votes on. Everybody get your votes on. Everybody get your motherfucking votes on. Dude, our UFC WWE mixer, I think, is full. It is full. I got to get some other stuff done. It is full. Let's go. It's closed. We might run a second round of that. We're probably going to hang tight till 10 o'clock to rip that because the main card I just found out via Chris is an ESPN fight night, so I don't have to pay for it. What up, James? What's everyone up to tonight? Don't let me do all the talking. You're here too. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right. Let's go. It's going to be to the right, the Jay-Z roll. I have enough to do that mix another time. Actually, I may have just enough to do that mix 3 times, but I don't think we'll get to that. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Playing video games? What are you playing, man? The new Fortnite season comes out tomorrow. Not the new chapter, the new season. This will be my first homegirls rolling by. She bringing you tacos, Jamie? Is it Taco Saturday? Or is it Sexy Saturday? With maybe a side of tacos. Did anyone get 101 guesses in? Tell you what, we'll switch it up. Different gal. You slut. I'll tell you what. I'll let you put your Kaboom guesses in for a $10 credit. You can still guess your 101. That's fine. If you got a 101 guess in, that's great. But put Kaboom and then the name of the person. And I'll know that is your guess. It's obviously got to be in before it's pulled. One winner only. No repeat guesses. I'll give it a chance for a $10 credit. So ultimately we could do it's a $10 Kaboom credit. We'll just throw it out there since we're getting there. Now, if we don't pull it this time, I may just do, I may post the other 3 boxes up and just say, kaboom, $50 credit on the line, but you have to be in the break. We may do something like that. Let's hope we pull at this break though, and we don't have to worry about that. Robbie Anderson back when he was on the Carolina Panthers. This one's going to be out of 75. She just brought you bacon. Like, I need more to that story. So many questions. Bacon on a sandwich? Was it cooked? Was it like, hey, in the morning when I wake up next to you, are you going to cook this for me? Were there like a snack wrap? Is it like the snack and bacon from, no, there's no kaboom gas. You can't do that. Is it Kevin Bacon? Like she brought the new Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, and it's like, I brought you bacon. Just kidding, it's Kevin Bacon. I kidnapped him. Michael Carter and DeAndre Hopkins. Here we go. Jonathan Taylor, 2-color. The patches have impressed. Out of 49 for the Indianapolis Colts. Going out to Matt McGinn. Those of you who watched the Christmas special know the Kevin Bacon reference, and it is epic. I think that it is the most epic resurgence of a career ever, is the fact that my kids go, all right, I'm going to make this kid safe just in case. So the elf showed up at our house this week, and he brought their kids their advent calendars. And months ago, I think the elf must have bought these because the elf had no idea that there was a holiday special Guardians coming. And when the elf showed up this week and mommy and daddy saw that the elf brought that, we were like, whoa, that was kind of a coincidence that there was a Guardians of the Galaxy special we just watched and the elf brought the same advent calendar. But my kid who got that said, oh, I really hope there's a Kevin Bacon in here. Word you never think you're going to hear come out of your kid's mouth. Oh, I really hope there's a Kevin Bacon in this Lego set. Epic resurgence of a career. Out of 15, John Mechie for the Houston Texans. There we go. Keep getting those kaboom guesses in, but Trevor, you can't guess no kaboom. That's the only rule. I really hope there's a... Your elf brought them too? Yeah. Well, my one got Adorables one. I did, Corey. Thank you. Big shout out to Corey. But I didn't watch the other ones that you recommended. But I did watch the Guardians of the Galaxy. We watched it last night, all in this office, in the break room. I called them all in. We turned the lights off. And that's, if you were in the break last night, you would have heard my son was bawling. It was after my youngest son's birthday party. My oldest son was watching it. He's the one that, the whole reason we're into these the whole Marvel series is because of him. When he was real little, he wanted to watch them. My wife and I were not into them at all. And he got us into them. So anyhow, my wife had been drinking and I don't think was thinking. And she goes, oh, that's sad. It's going to be the last one ever, obviously. They're all going to like, it's the last one ever. And my oldest just starts bawling. What do you mean? There's no more? I'm like, there's going to be more. My wife's like, no, it's going to be the last one. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Read the room, Lauren. She did not, however. And I had to hug my son for like an hour and explain to him that all things must come to an end. Alvin Kamara out of 100. But big shout out to Corey for recommending, which one, Corey? James or Dalvin? Don, I'm trying to be careful because I've heard the horror stories of it. So I have to be very careful how we say it. You know, we were out at a restaurant tonight and someone was talking about like, stop. There's read the room. Cause you know, there's very little innocence left in this world. So when my son cries because it might be the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I'm okay with that for a little bit longer. He's only in 2nd grade. He's got a little bit more time to be innocent and be upset about things. There's a very limited window of innocence anymore. Dude, look at this. For the Detroit Lions going out to Special K. A little bit of the football, a little bit of the gray jersey. He's not on there anymore, though. Hawkinson isn't, right? Where is he at? Minnesota? Beast Wars? Like, oh no, that's Gang. Or what's that? That's not the ones, the floppy guys on PlayStation, right? What's that? Gang Beast, I think that's called, or something like that. I don't know what Beast Wars is. Am I a loser for not knowing that? Ah! Who's got the Raiders? Going out to Jesse out of 50. Mr. Bo Jackson. I can't play my drops tonight because it shut down. It literally shut down OBS last night. Bo knows football. Iconic Inc. Going out to Jesse. It says running low on this space. Oh no. Before I do the next break, I gotta empty that. There we go. Bo knows football. Bo Jackson. I wondered, I saw a little Raiders back. I was like, oh, I wonder if we'll get a little Bo action. Of course we will, because it's a new sticker sheet. Well, you know what? I'm glad you guys appreciated that I was cautious enough to do that in my in my day drinking mixture of events. I was smart enough to be kid friendly. I think it was the first grade teacher in me that took over on that. But yeah, man, love the elf. We love that the elf is a part of our lives. You know, the elf, our elf, for those of you kids that are listening, if there are any, and I should probably be safe. It's not Silk Stalking's hour yet. The elf had to bring a notice to Paxton and Cohen on day 2 that said, I was very unhappy with what I saw my first day here. If I see it, Santa said, if it stays this way, I can't come back for a few days. Now, luckily, Paxton and Cohen were smart enough to listen to the elf's warning, and they did not have a bad second day. They had a really, really good second day. My phone has drops on it, but it's not hooked up to the speaker. So we hooked up the computer to it, Corey, and it just gave me viruses. And I think that's probably what's wrong with my phone too. That's definitely, it's nothing but the drops. There's no other way that anything that gets looked at on my phone could possibly be anything that would cause a virus outside of the drops. Out of 100, Daniel Carlson for the Raiders. I just ran out of disk space. We pulled his auto the other day out of, what was that out of? Select Draft Picks? We pulled his auto out of something. Daniel Carlson. Yours is named Ice Cream? That's pretty cool. How did you pick that name? Austin Eckler and David Montgomery. Devontae Wyatt out of 275. Well, ours hit in a jar today because our dog was farting so badly that it said it was, our elf said, I'd rather be in this jar to stay away from your dog's farts. And it was true. Our dog was leaving some nasty farts last night at the birthday party because everyone was feeding her. Rookie premier Danny Gray. That's the 3rd Niners hit. And speaking of the Niners, let's end this pool. Oh, you sent a picture? We'll show it. Are your kids around? I mean, it is only like, 6 o'clock there. Speaking of the Niners, we're going to close that pool out and give the pool to the Niners. Not a bad box with a Bo Jackson. I do have to make sure, and I'm sure I'll get a message from Scotty Ripley here soon because I've been wanting to do it all night. It's been I say busy. I should use that word differently. It's been an eventful night. It hasn't been busy. Spending time with my in-laws was actually very enjoyable tonight. But I've been occupied. This is cool. Cool, Wes. I like this. Ice Cream the Elf up on the wall art. Corey, no, we haven't pulled a glass card. We haven't pulled a Kaboom. This is our first case. It's break 3. So we're about to hit box number 8. That was box number 7. We're about to hit box number 8. So here we go. We did pull that Bo Jackson, though. That's probably our nicest hit of the case so far. Oh, we got to get another. Hold on. Let's get another pull up here. And we got to take some beer. Anybody want to drink a beer with me? You don't take shots yet. It's early yet, but we have the Chiefs. Oh, this is another big... Dude, tomorrow's 4 o'clock slate. Forget about breaking. We might break early, but the 4 o'clock games, I am tuned in. Not only is that Dolphins game huge, but this right here. Let's go Bengals. Chiefs at Cincinnati. Come on, Cincy. Bengals are home. You're having a beer, dude? Send me a video, JB. Let me see that ugly mug of yours. Now, I'm going to be honest. I feel very, very good about the odds that San Francisco can beat Miami. I don't feel so good that Cincinnati can beat Kansas City. But the way this year is going, it very much could be that Cincinnati blows out Kansas City and Miami crushes San Fran, because there's just no rhyme, reason, or rhythm to anything that's happening this year. Sam, you're having a beer? Send me a picture or video, Sam. Sam, you deserve to celebrate. You had some nice Kaboom box or nice Absolute boxes. Let's celebrate, man. It's good to hear from you. Sam, I'm sorry. I'm rooting big time. Or actually, I'm not sorry. I'm rooting big time for your Bengals tomorrow. And I said earlier, hey, we pulled this card earlier, stargazing at 100. I'm not sure that I'm rooting for the right team. I said, in one sense, if the Bengals beat the Chiefs, the Bills have an opportunity. It's one of the very few windows. I think that the Bengals and the Hawks game are the only two games the Chiefs play that they have a chance to lose. I truly believe that. At worst, the Chiefs finish with 4 losses. I believe that. Now, upsets happen. Things happen. But I feel like very confidently that if I was a betting person, I would bet that the Chiefs do not end with more than 3 losses, honestly. I think they have a chance to drop either the Bengals or the Hawks, more or less the Bengals, because I don't think the Hawks are playing as good as they were at the beginning. All that to say, there's a nice Sam Howell at 275. If the Bengals win, now I'm like, all right, that was good, but now we have to win because there is a window where the Bills don't make the playoffs because the AFC is so tight and the team like the Bengals slip in and the Dolphins and the Jets have a win over us. Maybe they slip in. So it's that woo out of 49 for the Titans. Brooks, get it. Sam, let me talk to you about that in a minute. Chris, you are a Dolphins fan, right? Chris Miller, I believe you are a Dolphins fan, right? So you saying that makes me want to double down on my bet against the Dolphins. I don't like to follow my emotions in bets. And this week, my emotions had nothing to do with it. I bet big on the Bills because I was like, Epinesa is back and Edmonds is back and Rousseau is back. And all those players made a massive difference. White was back full-time. Poyer was healthy. We haven't lost a game with Poyer yet. And I bet it, and like the reason I didn't bet the line harder was because someone was like, well, two reasons. One, the line kept dropping. Like, what do these people know that I don't know? Why is the line dropping? That means that sharp money is on the Patriots. And then a buddy of mine who does actually the one who's I'm telling you about merchandise liquidators. He does the consignment. He said, dude, 70 to 80% of the money is on New England, on Buffalo, yet the line for Buffalo keeps dropping. He goes, that's a reverse money. I forget how he put it, like an inverse money line. And I'm like, he goes, that doesn't happen. He's like, that's really weird. So saying don't bet the Bills, like the fact that people are betting the Bills and they keep dropping it means they want more money to come in. It's not enough. So I stopped at like $100 bet. I was like, it was like $100 bet plus a couple odds and ends. And sure as shit, like exactly what I said. I think we went by like 10, 15 points. And the game went exactly like I thought it would. I feel the same way against Miami and San Fran is the whole point of this. I feel like San Fran's defense is going to expose Miami for everything that they are. And I'm not saying they're frauds. I think Miami has a good team. But I also think that San Fran's it's going to be the true test of Miami's offense. And you get in Tyreek's head, you start putting pressure on Tua. And like you said, they have a lot. Like, they have, they lost someone on the line. Either way, buy Storm. I got to read your comments here. Buy Storm out of 75 for the Jets. I will say it depends on who has out for the Bengals. To be honest, we need our A game to pull it off. Yep, the Vikings could be the first team to clinch a playoff spot this week. Oh, wow. Oh, because they'll win the division in the North because everyone in the North sucks this year. Which is, I mean, we expected this out of the NFC. Our O-line has been playing head and shoulders above how they started late years ahead of last year. And Jamar's back. And Mixon's back too, right? Is Mixon back as well? That's a nice Garrett Wilson, by the way. Is Joe Mixon back this week? I sure hope so. I bought him in the Guillotine League. Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. And there's a Matt Corral at 275. Yeah, and like I said earlier this week, Mixon's still questionable. Shit. I really think this is the best slate of games we've seen all year. To be fair, we are getting closer to playoff time, so we're seeing more implications of like games that, like at the beginning of the year, would Cincinnati, Kansas City been one of those games? Would San Fran and Miami been a game that we've been like focusing on? Probably not, but it's a big game. But when you look ahead even now, holy shit, this is a box. Desmond Ridder out of 99 for the Atlanta Falcons, Mr. Eisman. There we go. There we go. Woo! Sexy time. Chris, what are you smacking your head for? Man, here's the quarterbacks. No kaboom yet. And we have another box after this and this one inside here. This is a hot box. Three stickers this break. Not a bad break so far. I want to play the drop, James, but specifically I can't now because last night it shut down our OBS, and because my memory just shut off, the recording has shut off. So, but luckily I like the mini boxes, which is better than like black or something like that, where if we shut off and the box is open, in the event something would shut off now, it's just like, hey, don't open that mini box, you know. But I have to be careful. Can't be playing that. I think that site. You can't get credit this way? What do you mean? Oh, I forgot about that, Wes. It's sitting right next to the thing. I've been so set up on this, trying to get... Dude, yesterday was a stressful day for me. Between running all around for my son's birthday party and then trying to figure out what to do when Bowman didn't, or when Absolute didn't show up. It was... People thought something was wrong with me. I'm like, I just had... It shouldn't have been that stressful, but I made it stressful. Out of 100, Joe Montana. But we will do that, for sure. Maybe we'll post that up tomorrow. And Christian McCaffrey. Oh, because they're picking Cincinnati? Because dude, that could win you credit. Let's be honest. Tyler Batty at a 275. You don't know that. That could win you credit, Chris. That if you win that upset, that's a big win. Those are how you lose. There's been so many upsets this year that you haven't picked enough upsets. Die! Holy fuck! Sorry. It's not. That was really early for that. Dude, this break is wild. We just pulled Malik Willis, Desmond Ridder, and Bailey Zappi out of this box. That is a wild, wild box. Wild. Holy cow. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen 3 quarterbacks come out of one box of Absolute. Yowzers. That's not going to fit it. Sam's not lying. He is not lying. And we were all shocked by that. right, Wes? I'm surprised people aren't like. I don't think you guys have been around a while. That's a pretty wild box right there. No one's. That's part of the problem. The fact that was there still 2 mem cards in the box? There might not have been, but who cares at that point? Hold on. So the first box had 1, 2, or 5. Did they just not give us mem cards? Corey, hold on. Corey's on to something here. I didn't miss anything, right? Did they just skip the mem cards and give us 3 RP? Because there's only supposed to be 1 RPA per box. I'm not even mad about it. So the first box was 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corey's right. But dude, normally I give out credits and stuff. I'm not even mad about it. They did short us our 2 mems, but instead they gave us 3 RPAs. Dude, I'm not mad about it. The one, you know what, Corey, they can't win. They're like, all right, we'll skip the mems, but we're going to give them 3 quarterback. We're going to give them 3 quarterback. I'm glad you feel that way, Chris. We're going to give them 3 quarterback RPAs. People are like, yeah, but I really wanted that. I really wanted that Frank Gore vet mem swatch. Not from any. You don't. You don't see that anymore. That is a wild box. That was definitely like something happened there. You guys know me. I'm always one to give stuff away. Hell, you saw what we did last night. I'm all right with that, Panini. I'd rather 1 mem card per, like, so we talked about this earlier, right? Because we had a box out of this case that had 6 hits in it, and it was 1 auto and mem per box. And here's my thing. I would rather that. Just give 1, like, make absolute 6 hits. Charge a little bit more. I don't care. But what I hate about it is I can't recommend that you buy this in a hobby shop as an inner box. Because if you get the box that has 1 hit in it, it's not always the RPA. It may as well been the John Mechie autograph. This could have been your autograph. And then the next one has these 2 cards in it, and the next one has these 2 cards in it, you know. And so you're always like kind of getting shafted a little bit. Or have a 33.3% chance of getting shafted. In this case, just do this. Just give everyone an RPA. That would work too. I put the wrong card back up there. It's almost as if they upgraded as they went as well. 1 patch, 3 patch. Yeah, you're right. It was a 1 patch, 3 patch, 5 patch. Always something new. Listen, last week we saw a very first. We saw a break where we, pulled a blank redemption. Oh, and let me get a new game up there. Bengals at home. You guys got it with 17 votes. We saw a very first. We had a blank redemption. I'm like, well, that's whack, Of course, I'm going to try to take care of it. We gave away $10 credit. And, that was a very first. Never saw anything like that. I had the redemption on the back, but just no sticker, no mark of a sticker. Not like it fell off. I'm like, that's really fucking weird. Oops. And then while sorting with my brother goes, dude, what's this? And he's like, peels it off the insert. I was like, that's the redemption. I said, I showed him the blank card. I was like, we had a blank redemption. I was like, let me see it. And I pull it and I'm like, holy fuck. I didn't even see it was a gold prism at first. I was just like, it's a J-Rod. It's a J-Rod. I said, who has the M's? Because I swear to God, we were just still sorting. We don't look at the list till the end. And I was like, it was Dougie. Dougie's got him. I was like, I got to message him. And then while I'm messaging him, I'm live like voicemail. Like, dude, we found that redemption that was missing from that. I said, and it's a gold. I hadn't even looked at it. We were just so like, when you sort, you're like, tick, 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 tick. You're a machine. Yeah, it's a lot like Bert Kreischer or whatever. What's his name? The Machine. Call me the Machine. It's not like you really are like that. Like, tick, 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 tick. You're a robot. I wish they would create a sorting machine of some sort. I always said they could put labels on the cards and then just sell the machine. It wasn't the best. It wasn't a 101, but it was one of the best. I mean, listen, if I'm being perfectly human, there was a brief moment in my head. I was like, well, I could just, no. If I'm being on, and obviously then it was like, hey, stop that. Like, good guy, bad guy. And that bad guy was like, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Ain't doing that. Ain't listening to you. I was like, we better post it now. Like, now they put a kaboom in each pack of the box. That would be what's up. Another Garrett Wilson. Uh-oh, this is weird. Is it going to be a duplicate box? Jason, who do you have? Jason, you have the Saints. I don't think we pulled anything Saints-wise yet. Oh, whoa, what's this? All right, hold on. Oh, all right. It's a glass insert redemption. These are the glass. Go ahead. I'll let you do this instead of the kaboom. Get your 10, put your glass credit guess in. Just put G and just put glass or G. Here we go. I'll do $10 credit if you guess it. I'll give you a minute to guess it. So I'll give you some time here. A glass or a G works. Have any of these sold? Has anyone followed the sales of these to see what they're doing? We got a Trey McBride RPA out of $3.99. And don't forget to keep voting for the game as well. We're going to save this for the very end. Let me put this back here so it's still on screen. That I have not seen. Have you guys? Oh, I want to get to keep this on screen too. Man, I'm running out of space here with all these RPAs. Hold on. That's not something we normally deal with too often. Najee did 175. All right, I'm going to be honest. When I turned it over to see what it was, it has a redemption sticker on the back, and I saw who it was. Yeah, they did that in basketball too. So I saw who it was. I know who it is. The glass aren't redemptions like autos, though. They will redeem them instantly. I think the reason they don't do it, Doug, is because the glass weigh a lot, so people would just weigh the box. Do you know what I mean? Like if the glass is in there, it's heavy. It's glass. So Chris just said it. It's a heavy, heavy card. Shut the fuck up. It's a good. All right, I'll put it this way. I probably like this dude a lot more than many of you guys do, and I have evidence to prove that. This is a Joe Burrow. What's Joe Burrow do? Antonio Gibson. Oh, it's so they don't break during shipping. That makes sense too. Here is a Sauce out of 99 going out to the Jets. Nah, dude, if it was a Josh Allen, someone would have been at the door. Sorry, someone's at the door. Hey, CJ2K, Chris Johnson out of 75. Brooks at it again. Oh, no, it's not. All right, here we go. We're going to save it. We'll save it. We'll close with it. But listen, you're already calling shenanigans. So listen, I have a question. Has anyone seen a glass pulled and also a kaboom? So does it take the place of the kaboom is my question, because I don't. Oh, because you wanted the Eagles, Trevor? I was hoping it would be a kaboom yet in this. Easy E out of 100 for the Dolphins. You've seen a glass and a kaboom? All right. So here's the deal, guys. We're gonna drop the PYT tonight. If we don't have the kaboom, so we are gonna drop the final round of the PYT tonight. So be ready for it. Russell Wilson and Zach Wilson. A pair of Wilsons there. We got the Dalton Schultz out of 99. You've only seen... Is that here, Corey? Are you talking about us? And Drake London on the track out of 35. Drake London to go with that Ritter. What a nice break. Are you guys ready? Flutie, will you do the honors? Like I said, I'm a bigger fan of this guy, and it may be because of what he's done for me in fantasy along the way. But it's going to be football. Glass. Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys going out to Jeff Guffey. No, Lamar has not done well for me, but Dak Prescott has done well for me. I know not everyone likes that pick. I'm a fan of him. Not everyone is. He said, oh, boo. But Jeff Guffey's going to be excited if he's in here. Trevor Brown's an Eagles. That's a good... the Dak stuff does well, obviously. I guess he is... Is Guffey in here? I'm looking to see if he said anything. He hasn't, I don't think, lately. Whack build-up? That's how your wife feels every night. All that for that? Hey! Chris knows how his wife feels now. All that build-up just for that. Damn it. All right, here we go. Chargers is going to be the pick. No one got the glass, but here's what we're going to do. We are going to post the final. Let's do a recap. We'll give away 2 $5 hitless credits. We will give away a paper football because we didn't do the packs with this. Better than when I get there then. All right. Here we go. Let me get these. This is a nice break, man. It really was. They shorted us some swatches, but they replaced them with RPAs. What a break. Your Kaboom guess is right? No, Kabooms? Yeah, that's why you can't pick it. It's like guessing you won't win the lottery. But this next round, final round, 4 stickers in this break, and we didn't even sticker the glass. That's a hell of a break. Here we go. Dalton Schultz, Tools of the Trade, going out to... Oh, we had... Let me do this real quick because I always do this. We had the Easy E out of 100, Phillips out of 75, Wyatt to 275, By Storm, Garrett Wilson to 75. He had another one here too. Garrett Wilson, 53 and 24 to 75. Pretty cool that we got both of those. We had the Sam Howell to 275, Stargazing out of 100. We had the Daniel Carlson out of 100 kicker. We pulled his auto this week. I think that had to be out of Select H2 or Select Draft Picks. Alvin Kamara out of 100, Robbie Anderson out of 75, Batty to 275, Wyatt to 275, Montana 100, and Coral to 275. For our hits, we had Dalton Schultz for the Dallas Cowboys. Dalton Schultz going out to Dallas. That's right, Jeff. You didn't just hit the glass, you hit the Schultz as well. We had the Sauce Gardner for the New Jersey Jets going out there. Ricky. And the Tools of the Trade Detroit Lions going out to Stan K. We had the Jonathan Taylor out of 49 for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Matt McGinn. And Mechie for the Houston Texans going out to Michael Thompson, numero uno. The Danny Gray for the San Francisco 49ers. Go Niners. Jerry Thompson. Big bets on the Niners tomorrow. Told Dougie to do the same. Will count as a hit. It's a redemption. Definitely going to count as a hit. Dallas Cowboys. They already have one anyhow. Jeff Guffey. Trey McBride for the Arizona Cardinals. Going out. They call him Hitman. Two nice vet running backs, starting with Chris Johnson for the Tennessee Titans. Brooks Fit getting that one. We'll get to the other one later. And Drake London for the Atlanta Falcons going out to James Eisman. Wes better say bless you. He always tells me bless you. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be hurt. We had the Bailey Zappi for the New England Patriots. Going out to Patriots fan Jason Mello with the way Mac played last night. 2 nights ago. He may get it. Malik Willis for the Tennessee Titans going out to Brooks Fit. There you are, Wes. And then Desmond Ritter for the Atlanta Falcons. And then Bo Jackson for the Raiders going out to Jesse Bushel. First things first. Let's do $2 $5. 2 5. You always say bless you. I get mad at give my wife a hard time. She never says bless you. I know it's stupid. It's stupid. But I'm like, you could. My wife's the most heartless person you ever meet. I find the winners, man. I've always seeked them out. All right, here we go. I got to do this. I've been having to run random.org over on Avast browser. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Here we go, everybody. She'll say, then go live with Wes if you like him so much. We'll say that. She's not that bad. Chargers and the Browns are going to get the hitless credits. So Bryce Plower and Michael Thompson, number 1. Now here we go. Paper football time. We're going to drop that at 9. No, we'll drop it at 10 because I'll be up tonight. We'll drop it at 10 o'clock tonight. Final round of case 1. 10 o'clock tonight. We have not seen the Kaboom paper football mineral. Oh, I agree with that roll, Chris. My sister is a multi-sneezer and she gets like one bless you and then she'll get one at the beginning. And then when I see she's on her chee, achoo, 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 I say, I wait. And when she's all done, I'll wait like 30 seconds, but you done? She's like, yeah, I'm going to wait. All right, bless you. It is the Dallas Cowboys getting that one. Wow, Cowboys all over it. Here we go. Guffey with it, getting after it. Going to be the Redskins. We'll put Washington football team. All right, I'm going to go make the announcement that we're going to do the final round at 10 tonight. Stay tuned. Be back. We'll check in on the letter break. Maybe post another one of those. Give me a few minutes here. Love you guys. Got to clear out the hard drive. Send the links out. Lots to do. Cheers to you guys. I don't think I got any videos of people sending me a drink. I lied. Sam did. Give me a minute, Sam. I want to show this. Sam was in here drinking after it.
I don't know if that's a good look for you Asians. I don't know if that's a good look for you Asians. I don't know if that's a good look for you.
All right then. There we go, Sam. Cheerio. I will see y'all soon. Deuces.